different models where a pie chart and a graph has one model and a table has another. You could have two different models where they both have all three of those guys. You can start to mix and match these any way you want to. That's where things start to really get cool. Okay, let's go back over here. So our next step is to get a little more complicated here. It's going to look a lot more complicated, but it's really not that much more complicated. We're going to nest our GUI. We're going to have a top-level GUI that represents the entire to-do list. That's going to have inside of it a to-do view with a text field, right? And a list that corresponds to all the items in the to-do list. We're going to manage that to-do list by saying anytime he changes, find out which item was selected in the list, get that item from my to-do list model, and then set that as the model to my to-do view. So you click on something, we update the little to-do view that we just dealt with, right? Anytime the model has a property change, what we're going to do, and this is a really, really crude way to do it just because AWT isn't very fun to play with, but what we're going to do is we're going to completely clear that list. Then we're going to get all the items out of the to-do list model and just add the descriptions to that list. So you're just putting the text inside the list. So that down here when we do the selection change, we say which number was selected, get the real item, and plug it into the to-do view. Then we have our add and remove button. When the add button is pressed, I'm just going to create a brand new to-do item, add it to my to-do list. I forgot to put that in there. And then set that as the model. Boom, I'm editing it. If remove is pressed, I'm going to take whatever's selected, find out what the item is, and remove it from the item. Remove it from the model. So that's the logic behind this